Ministry Monday, back at it again, another day, another grind. We're going to be talking about why should we share the gospel, because that's what it's talking about in the Bible, literally every single verse. If you read, you don't even have to read between lines, it's talking about why we should share the gospel. And one cool question is, did Jesus die just for me, just for you, or for the sins of the world? Well, the answer is he died for the sins of the world. And what do we want to do when we read the Bible and we see the text of things that Jesus is doing? We want to imitate Jesus. This does not mean we're going to go die for the sins of the world right now, though. What it's talking about is in Matthew 16, we want to imitate Jesus, and we can do that not by dying on the cross, but by picking up our own cross. And as you go further in Matthew chapter 28, verses 19 and 20, it says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age." I love that. And I'm with you always to the end of the age. So it's likely that you're thinking, well, why do we really have to share the gospel? Well, the fact of the matter is it says it in the Bible. And whether you like it or not, if it says it in the Bible, and especially if Jesus says it in the red print, it's likely that we should obey it 100%. And the thing is, the last part of the verse says, "And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age." That's my favorite part of the verse, because whenever God gives us things that we need to do, he never tells us to go do it on our own. Because if that's what he was doing, man, oh my goodness, I'd be terrified. He says, all right, go share the word with that group of people over there, but you're on your own for this one. No, I don't think he's ever said that and ever will say that. And I'm so thankful for that. A few videos ago, I talked about how God's glory is not shrunk or shortened, that's a word I can use, when he shares it with us, but instead it grows. When God's glory is shared with us, it grows. And so our joy and faith in God is fully authenticated when we share it with others. If you ever think about the time that you maybe received a gift on Christmas, and you may have received it from, I don't know, Santa or your parents or your cousins or your aunts and uncles, if that's ever happened to you and you received the gifts, you were so happy. That's happened to me before. But what I learned as I got older is when I gave gifts to other people, it often brought me more joy than receiving a gift myself. And I think, what? But that's actually how it works. That's how our human brain works. And with God sharing his glory with us, his glory grows. And with us sharing our faith with others, our joy in the Lord becomes authenticated. And so when we are sharing the word with others, we can see in their life a change. And that change is in their action, their words, and everything they do and they speak. And so when that happens, our joy in the Lord is authenticated. And I encourage you, this joy that people can experience throughout the world is not just for you, because Jesus didn't just die for you. He died for the sins of the world. And so because of that, we have the opportunity, the ability to, because of God, not because of ourselves, but because of God, to share his word. So why to share the word? Because the Bible tells us to. And how are we to do that? Power of God. Take a leap of faith, a step of faith, a sentence of faith. Say, hey, you have a faith in anything? Or wait, that's not right. Hey, you believe in anything? Well, I believe in God. Take that step. It's worth it. God tells you to, so you kind of just have to do it. Like it or not, God tells you. And I love it. So I encourage you to love it as well.